So yeah, we learned by making mistakes.
Today we're in Colombo, Sri Lanka, speaking with female millennial entrepreneur Charitha. Thank you, Charitha, for joining us in the app show. We're really excited to have you, and I'm really excited to learn about your story, about how you went from pre-entrepreneur to entrepreneur. So where did it start?
Well, when I was really young, I didn't really have any idea of what I'm gonna do when I'm older. It was never there was never a set roadmap for me. I did my O level, that's ordinary level in Sri Lanka, and in that I did commerce stream, and then I did my A levels, advanced level, and it went into business studies, and then I had no clue exactly what I want to do. Our parents in Sri Lanka usually they would want the kids to go into either medical college or be a lawyer or something like that, like a very normal stream. But then I really didn't want to do that, right? So I went into IT, which I had I didn't have any experience in IT. I hadn't even touched a computer, right? But then I learned and I ended up having a first class degree. And from then, actually, if I really get into it, I had a boyfriend when I was about 17 years old. And he was the type of person who thought that women need to be at home, like his mother, taking care of kids, shouldn't work. And one day he told me, why would you want to do IT? The best that you can do is become somebody's assistant, right? So that was the day I decided, no, that's not going to happen to me. I'm going to do something different. So he did IT. So I thought, okay, let me try whether I can do the same thing. And I went into IT as well. That was my motivation to get into IT. There's nothing about a future career or anything like that. It's just to show him, hey, I might be able to do it as well. And I went into it, and I got a first class degree, and he got a second law, and I'm like, yes!
Yay! That's amazing.
So that was my bachelor's degree, and then I went into corporate world. I did a couple of jobs in IT companies, wasn't really satisfied with it, and then joined a blue chip Sri Lankan corporate, and that's where I met my husband. Was there for about 1.5 years. Was still not what I wanted to do. And my husband, he set up his own company. He's into organic agriculture in exports. So I joined him. And that was actually something that I was very happy about doing because we were empowering local communities. We were working with over 2,000 farmers in rural areas. So that was something that I was very happy about. But then agriculture was not really my calling. I thought that I would want to do something that will complement what he's doing. So I thought giving another revenue stream to the local communities might be a better way to go for myself. So because of that, I thought of agrotourism, right? So that was like the main start of Saraii, main idea. And
that's beautiful. I mean, keeping in mind that you want to drive a business for social cause, but still with a profit. So
yeah. It has to be sustainable. Unless you make some revenue out of it, it's not going to be sustainable. And farmers, the local communities, they do not want to. The first thing they would think of is feeding their children, right? So there has to be some kind of revenue that comes into whatever they're doing. So that's why I thought, other than just farming, they can look at other community tourism activities that will bring revenue back to them. So that was the idea. And what I did was I had no educational background when it comes to tourism or this sustainable development or anything like that. Mm-hmm. So what I did was I got myself a Fulbright scholarship. I went into the States. Went to Colorado State University, did a program called Global Social Sustainable Enterprise. And that was a program where you get people from all over the world. There's about 20 people in my class from different parts of the world. and it's all about setting up your own sustainable business. So every single
That's
course.
incredible.
Yeah,
What
nice.
is the program called again?
It's Global Social Sustainable Enterprise,
And
GSSE.
And through the Fulbright program, or is it also a program that anyone can take at Colorado State?
No, the Fulbright is a funding program where you can go to the US and do your degree or MBA. But the program is something that I searched for. I researched it. I wanted to do something that will help me set this up. So I researched quite a lot, and then I found this program. They take only about 25 people from all over the world. So thankfully I got in. I was the first one from Sri Lanka.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was a very nice program. So because every single module is about the company that you're trying to set up. So you go in, you pitch your project, you get another couple of people involved in your project. You have to make them believe that this is going to be a sustainable business. And I fortunately got 3 others involved. One from Nepal, one from Madagascar, and another guy from the States. And pitched the project, and like everything, like the marketing, finance, everything is related to the company that we're trying to build. So what we did was during the summer, we came down to Sri Lanka. We went all around the country looking for a place to set this up, doing research feasibility. Finally ended up in a place called Saraii Village, that's in the south, deep south, close to the largest national park in Sri Lanka, called Yala. And my husband has a land there, which he has grown. Like he has planted hardwood trees, about 1,200. We completely ignored that land when we went all around the country looking for a place to set it up. But the final stop was the Viravilla land. And then we decided, why are we looking for land when we have a place already which has a backstory to it as well? Because every single tree is planted by my husband. So we decided, okay, this is the place where we're gonna set it up. And we thought of tree houses and mud chalets. That was mainly because that is also something that in Sri Lanka, traditionally our farmers used to have watch huts where they look out for elephants. So took that concept and made it into a place that guests would enjoy. And even the mud huts, that is actually the best material that people can build with, because it's cooling, it keeps coolness inside. And most traditional families, households are made out of mud huts, wattle and dog. But the thing is, the rural communities think that they need to have concrete houses to show that they are doing well. But I thought, okay, let's make it out of mud, where they also realize that you can actually make your homes in a nicer way, and you can be proud of it, because that is the best material that you can have in that area, because it's so hot. Having concrete structure is not going to do anything. It's not going to help you. Mm-hmm. So now I have actually people coming into Saraii and checking to see, okay, how is this done? It looks good. Can we also have that kind of home? So that helps to see that people really appreciate, even the locals really appreciate it. So that was the start of it. Then I went back to the States, continued the program. The last semester, my team decided that they don't want to be in the program anymore. Maybe they didn't believe enough, so they decided they want to do different projects. So everybody left. So I was the only one left to run it. But I believed in my idea, so I didn't want to let go of it. It would have been very easy for me to just say, hey, everybody else decided not to do it. I'll also do some like a research paper or something like that and just get out of it, just to get my degree. But I didn't want to do that. I believed in what I'm doing, and I had already started setting up the company and getting things together. So I was like, okay, I'm going to do it on my own. And
that must have taken a lot of courage, because it's a bit discouraging when others.
It was very discouraging.
Say, okay, never mind, I don't really want to work with you, and you have this idea and you're moving forward with it. So
exactly. Yeah.
Good for you for having the courage and just stamina to just say, I'm going to keep going.